is so awesome to be here this evening. I was just blessed to have Red ask me to come on here. And so tonight I'm going to be sharing some songs a lot of you guys don't know. One particular you might have been hearing on Christian Indie Radio a lot. So excited to just bless y'all. And my goodness, I took time to just pray. What do you want me to what do you want me to share this evening? And I just, I pray that, whatever, what gets sung tonight is just opening eyes and opening ears, and that hearts would be moved this evening. So I just really felt led that we're going to start off with a song that is a worship song to him, and that we would take time to just focus in on him as we begin. Broken, lonely, you say, come to me. Guilty and shattered, you say, child, be free. And at the sound of your voice, we pause in your presence, wait for the breakthrough. We look to the heavens, you draw us to you, make us clean. Blessed, forgiven, spotless are we. Shameless, accepted, welcomed by your King. We lift our hands and rejoice. We pause in your presence, wait for the breakthrough. We look to the heavens, you draw us to you, make us clean, make us clean. You're changing my story, you're making me new. Your blood poured out for me, your love in pursuit. You're changing my story, you're making me new. Your blood poured out for me, your love in pursuit, a love in pursuit. We pause in your presence, wait for the breakthrough. We look to the heavens, you draw us to you. I'm redeemed, blessed, forgiven, spotless and free. Shameless, accepted, welcomed by your King. How many of y'all know that we just need to take time sometimes to just to pause in his presence and to focus in on who he is, what he's done. That song reminded me of how many times I have been in a place of brokenness, feeling lonely and feeling just shattered. And in those moments, it's funny how when we're going through the rough, that God comes in, he shows up and shares with us that he's there, and that no matter how many times it feels like it doesn't make sense or things aren't going to work out, that he has a plan. He has a plan. Now, one thing I know, though, is that people looking into our situations don't always see what we're going through. They don't hear the prayers being prayed. They don't hear, what God is sharing to us in the prayer time. And sometimes people looking in can be like, how? How do you have such hope? How do you have such peace in such hard times? And sometimes they even call you crazy. But we reflect on who he is and what he's done. And we remind ourselves that he's still God of crazy miracles. So this song I wanted to write with my friend Caitlin to remind those who are going through dark times, going through those moments that you are yielding to God. You're holding on to that last bit of hope. That you don't allow the devil to come in and tear you down with what others might be saying or the judgments being done. But know that there are people just like you going through those things, and that they've seen breakthrough and they've seen the crazy miracles. I remember when they said to let it go, there would never be a way. I remember when I was at my low, it tried to break me from your path. And though they called me crazy, I'll think back on all your ways. And though they called me crazy, I lift my hands in praise. 'Cause you're the God who moves the mountains. You're the God who parts the seas. You're the God who heals the blind man and making demons flee. You're the God who moves the mountain. You're the God who parts the seas. You're the God who heals the blind man and making demons flee. Crazy miracles. Crazy miracles you can still do today. Looking back, I know there was a plan, even in the midst of doubt. Looking back, I know you held my hand, even when I was broken. And though they called me crazy, I think back on all your ways. And though they called me crazy, I lift my hands in praise. 'Cause you're the God who moves the mountains. You're the God who parts the seas. You're the God who heals the blind man and making demons flee. Crazy miracles. Crazy miracles you can still do today. You can still do today, God. Oh, I'm trusting you in every way. I listen to just what you see. Oh, they can call me crazy, but I know you're God. 'Cause you're the God who moves the mountains. You're the God who parts the seas. You're the God who heals the blind man and making demons flee. Crazy miracles. Crazy miracles. You can still do today. Do you believe that? Do you believe that God is a God who still does crazy miracles? Do you believe that He is still the one moving mountains, that He is still the one healing the deaf, making blind men see? Do you believe that? You know, so much in this world is going on, so much that can wear us down. We see the enemy coming in and trying to deceive people. We see so much destruction. We feel exhausted. We see people losing their faith time and time again. But one thing I know is when we catch ourselves feeling weary from the times that we are living in, that we need to just do this. 1, pause in His presence. 2, reflect on what He's done for you. And lastly, just breathe. I breathe in, I breathe out. That's about all I can do in the midst of this mess, to stay calm, holding on, praying to the one above, 'cause He knows what's going on. Oh, I know I'm not a perfect soul, but it's easy to look around and see there's something wrong. Oh, I know the devil wants to play the wolf and deceive the Riding Hoods, just trying to make it home. We see fear, we hear hate, but it's a vicious rising bull trying to tear it apart, breaking hearts, wrecking faith. Well, it's the business he's been in for all of these years. But I know behind that devil's old disguise there's a liar, there's a thief trying to shatter their lives. And I know no matter how much that he tries, there's a God who's standing strong in a battle that's been won. Oh, I know. Times He cares for every soul. Oh, I know even in this crazy mess He's preparing for a time to call His people home. So breathe in and breathe out. It's time that we look up and know who's got our back through the rough, through the tough. He's bringing peace to every mess if we allow Him to do the rest. Oh, I know I'm not a perfect soul, but it's easy to look around and see there's something wrong. Oh, I know the devil wants to play the wolf and deceive the Riding Hoods, just trying to make it home. But I know behind that devil's old disguise there's a lie, there's a thief trying to shatter their lives. And I know no matter how much that he tries, there's a God who's standing strong in a battle that's been won. Oh, I know that my God is in control even in these troubled times. He cares for every soul. Oh, I know even in this crazy mess He's preparing for a time to call His people home. Through all of the craziness of the world today, there's one thing that I have had to hold on to, and that is this: God never fails his promises. He just doesn't. There's not a single time in the scriptures where we see him go against what he has promised. God is a good and he is a faithful God. And when we find ourselves wondering how on earth are we going to get through, how are we going to press through the times that we're in, we got to hold on to these facts. God knew you from the time that you were in your mother's womb. He knew you. He knew you. He knew exactly what you'd be doing. He knew the lives that you were going to be living. He knew the good and he knew the bad. But he also knew this. Not only did he know the personal things, but he knew the stuff that you'd be dealing with in the world. He knew exactly what you'd be going through. He made no mistakes. So when you find yourselves wondering, why, God? Know this: you were born for such a time as this.
Amen.
Lately, I have been in darkness, broken by all the hate. I've been stumbling on the way, but you are with me through all the pain. Oh, Lord, come. How I need a breakthrough. Show me what it means to be like you. I know I need to keep my faith through the trials. You show the way. You got you lead me. I can't resist. You got my mind. Oh, keep me above. You knew my heart right from the start. How you made me for such a time as this. You take beauty from the ashes. You calm the storm in me. I know I cannot live without you. Yes, you're restoring. Breathe life in me. Oh, God, you lead me. I can't resist. You got my mind. You keep me above. You know my heart right from the start. How you made me for such a time as this. I give you thanks. I'm praising your name. I give you thanks, Lord. I'm praising your name. I give you thanks, Lord. I'm praising your name. Through the dark, in the storm, you're in control. God, lead the way. Oh, God, you lead me. I can't resist. You got